Hi, I'm Judy Key. I'm a certified birth doula and childbirth educator.
And I'm Elise King. I'm a doula. We're both doulas with New Life Birth Services, and we're both trained in using the TENS unit in labor.
TENS stands for transcutaneous electrical nerve stimulation. And as doulas, we are always looking for ways to help our clients deflect and distract from the discomforts of labor. And this is just one of the tools in our toolboxes. Elise, do you want to talk about why TENS is so effective?
Yeah, absolutely. So it gives you a reduction of pain. It doesn't eliminate it completely, but it does give you power to walk around. You're in complete control of it, which is also really wonderful. There's no loss of sensation anywhere, like an epidural. You lose lots of sensation there, and there's no decreased mental function. So you're not going to have any mental fog, and if you're not liking it, you can take it off and put it on as much as you need to.
Is it safe for both moms and babies?
Yeah, absolutely. So it has no harmful effect. There are a few things that we don't want you to have, like any epilepsy disorders, and we don't want you to have a pacemaker, and of course you can't use it in water, but as long as you're practicing it safely and you don't have any of these conditions, it's completely safe for mom and baby. It just goes right below the skin.
This is a specifically designed TENS unit for obstetric use only. It's very small and compact, simple to use. It comes with these electrical pads that can be used up to 100 times. So you can use these at the last few weeks of your pregnancy and during your labor, and they will adhere on clean, dry skin for up to 100 times. We attach all these wires, which there aren't very many, to it, and we are going to demonstrate this with a real live pregnant woman.
Hi, this is Jalen. She's also a doula with New Life, but she is 37 weeks pregnant, and we're going to teach her how to use the TENS unit on herself, and she's going to be practicing and potentially use it in labor. We want to place the first set of electrodes on your 10th vertebrae, which, a little secret, is it's right at your bra strap. So you want to be a little bit in, not directly on the spine, but close. And you want to place it evenly like a butterfly on the other side. And then the other one is going to be right at your tailbone, directly underneath.
The upper electrodes will bring comfort to the cervical discomfort that you might be experiencing, and the lower ones distract the pain of labor in your perineum.
All right, so here's our TENS unit. You never want to have it on or plugged in until you have everything set together. Now, Jalen, here's your lanyard. In labor, that really comes in handy because you can walk around with it and just do what you need. So you want to turn on the power button. And right now it's going to have a really low pulse. So you can go ahead and turn it up until you feel tingling. And this is to your comfort. So you're always going to be in control of your unit. So if you want to crank it up, it is your unit at this point. So do what you feel comfortable with. Right now you have it on burst. That's a periodic burst. It's just a rhythmic one. A lot of women like doing this when they're not in contractions, and then during the contractions they press the boost. That's the boost. So it's a continuous tingling that doesn't stop, and then once their contraction is done, you turn it on to burst.
I really like the way that I'm in control of the pulses and in the intensity of the pulses. I think that's going to be really helpful in labor. During contractions, I find that it might be really helpful to have a higher intensity, and in between contractions lower that a little bit. So I love that I can control that with this easy button.
Mm-hmm. It's so small, and you can have this lanyard around your neck and still be able to be as mobile as you'd like, and even lying in bed. Sometimes when you're in labor and lying down makes everything seem so much more intense, but you will still be able to control that and give yourself some relief and distraction even when you're wanting to rest.
Yeah. And that's the really special thing about using the TENS unit is you're completely in control of it. So no matter how much you feel like you have to give away your power just to labor and have your baby, you're always going to be in control of the unit. If you want it on, you can put it on, and if you want it off, you can take it off. Everything that you do, pulsing, everything should always be in your control.
Yeah, and if you wanted to take a bath, you could remove all the electrodes and reapply them later on.
So if you have any more questions about using the TENS unit in labor, or if you'd like to use the TENS unit in labor, me and Judy are your girls. So contact us to newlifebirthservices.org.